Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports, Tuesday update, college basketball, Big Ten, my alma mater, Nebraska, taking on New Hampshire tonight, as well as I'm going to give you a ridiculous lean on a trap line. We'll talk about it. Also, don't forget to tune in today at noon Central, 1 Eastern for Doc's Daily. I'll be on there with Lenny and Griff, cutting it up, just shooting the crap about sports betting, giving you some free plays and some look-aheads in a very raw and candid format. Also today, the NFL opening line report will be out this afternoon. I'm running a little bit behind today on the video schedule because I spent most of the morning handicapping college basketball and getting plays up there at the last minute. So be sure and tune in later today. It's final week of the NFL. Bunch of big games that matter and a bunch that don't. We'll talk about it there on the line report. So be sure and tune in for that. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are a top 15 ranked basketball team. They're unbeaten. They have the longest win streak in college basketball. Not Duke, not UConn, not Gonzaga, not any of these powerhouse basketball schools. The Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on New Hampshire, total around 148, and they're laying 30.5 points. Can they beat New Hampshire by 30.5? Yeah. Could Nebraska score 100 points? They did against Oklahoma up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota in a tournament up there. Yeah, they can. Will they? This is when you got to kind of look ahead a little bit. Now, Nebraska has a big win over Illinois this year on the road. They've proven their worth. They had a blowout win over Creighton. Big time. 20-plus point win. They're a good team. Hoiberg's a good coach. Better than the football team, who's probably going to get blowed out by Utah in the bowl game. But that being said, let's take a look and see what Nebraska's got on deck. Now you're going to get into the meat and potatoes of these conference schedules. On Friday, Nebraska hosts Tom Izzo and Michigan State. After that, they go on the road to Ohio State and Indiana. You want to get out of this game healthy with a win. Spotting any team 31 points, I don't care who you're playing or where you're playing, is a very slippery slope. I think Nebraska gets up big. New Hampshire's a team that's only had one blowout loss all year. And Nebraska clears the bench, keeps everybody healthy and fresh for their biggest game of the season coming up on Friday. I'm going to take New Hampshire and the 30.5 points. We're not selling Grandma's Farm. We're not getting rid of the kids' college funds. It's a free play. But I do like New Hampshire. Now, we talk about these all the time, the weasel and the woodpile game, where you see a line and the obvious choice is not the right choice. What is Boise State doing laying 5.5 to New Mexico in the Mountain West? Outside of Utah State, New Mexico might be the second best team in the Mountain West. Boise State's somewhere in the middle of the pack. They're laying 5.5 at home tonight against New Mexico. With the road and the home court advantage, I have just the opposite. I have New Mexico -6, and they're getting 5.5. That would equal an 11-point overlay. What? That's the weasel and the woodpile game. I've been doing this 35 years. I've seen these lines and the obvious choice. They're begging you to take New Mexico there. Why that line is there, I have no idea. No injuries. No sickness on the team. The only way you look at that game is Boise State or nothing. Just a handicapping point between me and you and a fence post. Over at the website today, we got college bowl action. We have a 4-unit position in the Illinois and Tennessee game, in the bowl game. Now, very quickly, all football will be released on Wednesday. New Year's Eve day, just like we released it on Christmas Eve day last week. So you can get your plays in and enjoy the holiday. We do have one afternoon bowl game tomorrow already posted. There's a playoff game tomorrow night we're going to be involved in. That game will come out with the release of Wednesday's football. It's week 18 in the NFL. We're going to talk about that on the NFL line report that's going to be up here in a little bit. And how tricky and dangerous that can be. So be sure and take notes on all that. We have a 2-pack in college basketball today. You can get it for free. We have a free $60 from Doc Sports in the link in the description below. If you've never been a member, we'll park $60 in your new account. Comes with a profit guarantee and zero hassles. There's also a tab on the upper left-hand corner of the website that just says free 60. Click on it. You're here for free stuff. Get a free $60. Start out the new year with DocSports.com. FYI, we have a 4-unit NHL and a 4-unit NBA best bets today as well. Doc Sports, place to be. Be sure and tune in. Go get some winners tonight.